Hey guys, what's up? Okay, so today, this look probably looks a little familiar. So a while back, I did a sponsorship with Sephora and I did this skin look. Everybody was pretty mad in the comments because I didn't do a look on the eyes. So I'm giving you what you want today, okay? We're a little bit late, but better late than never. So if you want to see how I get this look, all my tips, tricks, and techniques, then go ahead and keep on watching. Before we even start the makeup look, if you want glowing skin, you want to be quenched. The most important thing is moisturizing before you put on your foundation. This is the Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream. It's a little pricey, a little bougie.
You got to get money.
Okay. Every time I put this on, I just feel like a bougie biatch. Like it's like, ooh, where's my yacht? Well, for the face makeup, to me, the most important thing when doing a cream contour, which is what I'm going to do right now, is applying everything together. I don't apply my full face of foundation and then apply the contour over it because I feel like it's really patchy. This is the hands down most creamy foundation I have ever used in my life. And you guys know, I've been rocking with this forever. Like, I've been using Makeup Forever HD foundation even when I was in high school. And then for years now, I've been using the stick one. I freaking love it. That is fire. And the parts where I'm going to contour, I'm just going to take and draw that on there. I didn't really need that much on my forehead, but yeah, here I am. I know this looks extra, but I'm telling you though, like it really comes out pretty fly. And so since the Makeup Forever foundation is so creamy, this is just going to blend in beautifully. When I first used that Huda cream contour, I was like, ooh, this is not good. When I went and tried to put it over top of my foundation, it made my foundation super patchy and almost like wiped it away. It was really gross. I was like, okay, let me try this a different way before I completely just write it off. And now I love it. So now we're just like super hydrated. I'm gonna go over with the sponge real quick. Just gonna flatten everything out. Press it into the skin. Look at me sounding like a real beauty guru. Press it into the skin. Now that our coverage is nice and poppin', I'm gonna go ahead and put on some concealer. I am using the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. I got light beige and medium beige. Because last time medium shade was white. Like, I'm kind of confused about the shades on these. Like this is even, I mean that's white right there. And medium beige looks quite a lot better for my face, but I guess we're just gonna do a little bit of a highlighted under eye, okay? I mean, when you're doing really dewy skin and you have under eyes that crease like mine, you kind of want to go with a concealer that is a little bit on the matte side, or at least dries down a little bit more, because you don't want to be greasy. Like, we just want to be glossy. There's the difference. Once the foundation and concealer go on, it's like a whole new person, really. Like, who am I? I'm gonna go ahead and set with the Mercier setting powder that I just almost spilled all over my carpet. Like I have said before, this powder brush is the bomb. This is from BH Cosmetics. It's my Ray Ray number 4 brush. If you like to dust your powder on, or even if you just like to dust your powder off, if you like to bake, this brush is stunning. Since we are going super dewy, I am going to spray in between layers. So this is the dewy set from Anastasia. I'm trying to look real wet. We're trying to look a little moist. Moist. If you don't like that word, you're on the wrong video because we're moist over here. And doing a little bit of the Fenty Bronzer. I adore the Fenty Bronzer. I think it is poppin'. And it just goes onto the skin so nicely. Like, it doesn't make it look like you have anything extra on your skin. Just blends in so pretty. And yes, I'm hitting a little bit of a nose contour with a bronzer. Who's gonna tell me no? Are you? For blush, I'm going to use this Milani Luminoso Glow Palette. So this is one of the most important parts of having that dewy, wet skin look, and that's obviously gonna be the highlight, baby. Like, we love a good highlight. You know I absolutely adore this palette. This is the Desert Oasis palette from BH Cosmetics. I think that they make some of the best highlighters of all time, to be honest with you, plus they're very affordable. They also have like these really bomb blush and highlighter palettes. I was just talking about this on my story the other day on Instagram. So go ahead and follow me if you want some more behind the scenes action and some more looks. I'm gonna go in with these two shades right here. Also, the highlight brush is important because you got to get the right angles. You can't just be using a little fan brush, you know what I'm saying? Always gonna take it up to the brow. Always. You've got to highlight all right here. Just give it like a little. And that's what's gonna hit the sun when you turn. Imagine somebody calls your name, they're like, hey Ashley, and you're like, how can I help you? I don't know where I would say how can I help you, but if you were, that would do it right there. You really just need to hit in those angles. If you're gonna be out in the sun, or if you're like in some really nice lighting, you just need to hit the high point. I know now where the light really hits when I take photos because I'm so used to taking pictures of myself. My nose, I know where the light hits. It's like right here where you can kind of see it, you know? You can see it. See that little, then right up here on the bridge. And I don't know which way I'm gonna be going, so I wanna do it on both sides. A way better highlight than doing like the little circle on the nose is doing right here underneath. And obviously it depends on your nose shape, but I'm telling you, like this right here hits the sun so nice. And last layer. Notice we did powder in spots where I personally need it. So if you got a little bit of powder left over, you're gonna wanna just hit it like in your T-zone because you don't wanna be melting, you just wanna be wet. Okay, before I'm done with everything completely, I am going to hit it with one more very, very special highlight. So stay tuned for that. That's what's really gonna make the highlight pop, 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 pop. I'm just gonna take this brown shade from the BH Cosmetics palette. Like I said, this is bomb. They make some really good stuff. I use this palette so much, obviously you can tell because it's so filthy. But this is one of my favorite eyeshadow shades to throw on when I'm not really doing a full look. Because it's not like a light transition, it's a little bit deeper. It gives you a little bit of zest. We just blend it out a little bit on the edges and just, it gives like a little bronze look to the entire eye. For the lid, I'm just gonna take a little bit of this Utopia shade, same palette. And I don't need too much because we're gonna do a gloss over the lid, but it'll give it a little bit of pre-shine. The eyes, very, very simple. Y'all got real mad at me last time when I said I couldn't remember which gloss I used on my eyelids because I couldn't remember which gloss I used on my eyelids. I'm sorry. I'm gonna use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Citrine lip gloss today. And yeah, simple. I'm just gonna throw that on my eyelids. Very simple. I wanna go with a gloss that's not too sticky. Something that's a little bit more moist, you know? If it's too crazy sticky, then it'll just stick in your crease. For lips real quick, we're gonna go real simple. I'm just using the NYX Nude Beige lip liner. Yep, Sandstorm is still sold out every time I go look for it. Even at Walgreens, I'm like, man, Walgreens? Like, Walgreens goers are just buying out all the Sandstorm lip liners or what? I'm confused. I'm gonna take this Milani gloss. This is Natural Lustre. I love, they're supposed to be like a little bit of a plumping gloss. I don't think they're very plumping. They do have like a little bit of sweet mintiness to it, which I freaking love. Juicy. Like I don't even have juicy lips and suddenly they are juicy. I don't think they're very plumping. So I'm gonna put on the Milk Kush mascara real quick and lashes, and we're just about done. For lashes, I'm going to be using the Baddie B Lashes. I actually love these and they go perfectly with this look. You can use my code HOTCAKES if you want to save some money. I know that was an auto-generated name. My name is AshGhotCakes, not AshGhotCakes if you're wondering. Alright, so lashes are on. Everything's looking real glossy over here. I'm going to do one last little spritz on the sides just to freshen it up, because we're going to do one last little highlight, and this is really going to set it off. This is the Artist Couture Gold Digger Diamond Glow Powder. I'm going to hit it only right in the direct spot where I know the sun and the light are going to hit. So you see that? It's like you don't need to put this all over. I just like to put a little tiny bit right where the very center of the highlight is. If you think about what a highlight looks like when you see it in pictures and such, the very center is the lightest and then it diffuses out a little bit. So now, and that is it, you guys. Literally this whole entire face look could take you maybe 45 minutes or less if you're being real quick with it. It's glowy, it's glossy, it's fresh, and it doesn't feel heavy at all because we applied the face makeup in such thin layers, so you don't feel sticky, you don't feel wet. Like my face literally does not feel sticky at all. Like there's no stick. Alright you guys, so that's it for this look. I really hope you enjoyed it. Do not forget, the best way to top off these looks is with some body oil. I really like the Anastasia Shimmer Body Oil, but you're definitely gonna wanna layer like an SPF over it, some sunscreen, because sun, oil, oil, sun, like that's not it. That's not the combo. You don't wanna get burnt like a little piece of bacon. So make sure you put on some sunscreen, okay? Lastly, the best tip I can give you for taking pictures with a wet, glowy skin look is to go out in the sunlight during golden hour. You're gonna pop off real heavy. Like nobody can tell you anything. Anyways, that's it, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.